So, guys, we're going to start our presentation right now, and I just want to share with you how to load your account with the bot after you have purchased the bot from the beginning to the end, and how to run the bot because so many people are having issues. Someone has a bot, they don't know how to load it. So, basically, I'm going to share with you how to do that, and it won't take much time. Won't take much time, just a few minutes. Only that my net is a bit slow. So generally, this is the default. This is the default. We go to this, the default layout of the bot. When you just have an account, it comes with nothing, no settings in it. But still, the bot can run and make you money. But this bot is not going to make you as much money as when you have a custom made bot that you purchase from people. Now, people sell different bots because everyone and anyone can make their own. But as an expert in this field, I would recommend that you get bots from people who have been in the industry for a while. So basically, once you have logged in your account, always try using the virtual account. Don't go to the real account because you can have a real account here, you have a virtual account here. So always for practical purposes, use the virtual account. And when you want to trade real money, that's when you go to the real account. Just like real and virtual. Virtual is just for practices, and it comes with 10,000 US dollars for free. And mine, you can see it's around 15,000 US dollars. That's I've been doing some practicals because learning has no end. Now, once you have your account logged in, you click on this second icon from the left. Then it takes you to my computer where the blocks are. Then here, depending on which bot you have, like me, you can say I have so many bots here, but I don't use all of them. For example, you can say we use this bot for example, just for illustration purposes. You click there, you'll be told the blocks are loaded successfully. Now, once the blocks are loaded successfully, you'll see that this bot looks different from the other one, from the default one. So you choose a strategy. How much stake? Stake is how much you're giving the bot. Out of the balance here, how much are you giving your bot? Let's say, for example, we use $1 as the initial stake. Then our winning amount is the amount the bot changes to when you have made a win or you have made a profit. So you can always have it as also one. Martingale factor is how many times is this amount, initial stake, going to multiply itself in case you make a loss. So let's say we have it as 1.5, then how much take profit is how much you intend to make, like your target. Let's say here we want to make $20, just as an example. Then here, uh, stop loss is the highest acceptable amount you would like in case the bot makes consecutive losses. So you give it a higher figure, let's use 100 for example. And then once you have put in all the requirements, you just click on run. And the bot will start doing the work for you. You don't need to do the manual stuff like in normal trading. You just edit settings based on what you want, how much you're trading with. Now we've made a loss. Now, when you make a loss, for example, let me show you why we made that loss. Let's check if you can see the graph. If you're using a laptop, it will be easier for you to see this both. Now, our direction, the bot is buying low high. it changes from one to the other. And what is guiding us is this chart here, this graph here. And you can see it's making successive losses after loss. Now, based on this is just for illustration purposes, the bot is buying high, low, depending on the direction of this. Now, when it says high, sorry, tick low, the direction should be going up. When it says tick high, the direction should be going down. So this is tick high, direction should be going low. And you'll see that at the end of the day, this kind of a bot is going to give you so many number of losses before you get a win. This is just for illustration purposes, remember. So don't panic. You're going to see. But we still can use a different bot because this one, we can still use a different strategy for this specific bot because you can see like here the direction is moving towards, it's not stable because it's very early in the morning and everyone is trying to make something. That's why you can see we've made a lot of losses here. But you don't give up. The reason I chose this bot is because it gives you so many rates before the bot stabilizes. And let's proceed and see. So this one you don't try it on a real account. As when you are learning, you learn using the virtual account. Now, just one win after we had lost all these amounts, just one win. And the reason of a bot is the payout. It pays you 2.51% of what you've used as stake. That's why you can see here we had 25 and it gave us $64, 64.3. We had $1 here and it gave us 2.2 sorry, $2.51, and you can see the bot says we've hit our goal, already hit our goal of $20, because after all the losses we only have had 3 wins, and these 3 wins have come at the end. So if say someone had a small, this is not an account for a small, a bot for a small account. This one is someone who has like let's say from $500 in their account. And you can see we've comfortably made our $20 with only 3 wins. Look at this, the payout. You're going to incur so many losses, yes, that one is there. But when you win just a few wins, you're out of the market because you've made a profit. And our target, if we can go back a little to check, our target was set to $20. Our stop loss is $100, and I told you this is the highest acceptable amount. You say if it has to go to losses, so be it. And they say don't invest what you cannot afford to lose. So this is not like gambling. You come here with a mind of a winner. You give it time, because if we go back to the board, if I had seen all these losses, 8 consecutive losses from the word go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then it was to buy a bigger number, which is 25. Then somewhere here along the way, I panicked and stopped the boat. I would have closed this market in a loss of all these amounts here, which was coming to around over 30 something dollars, or almost $40. So don't panic and don't try to use a bot with a big amount. Start with 0.35. And with this kind of a bot, let the martingale be small, because if I was using a very big martingale, like the one, let's say 5, it would have gotten to the stop loss without me having made a profit. So this kind of a bot, you can use a very small martingale, 1.25, 1.5. Here we used 1.5. Don't use 2, is too high, because of the payout. So you can use 1 point something, 1.25, 1.5 to be the highest. And there we are, we have made our profit. So basically, that is how you set up your bot. You can edit your stuff. And remember, this bot is something draggable. Let's look this. This is something you can drag from point A to point B. You can also drag these other ones upwards, upwards, or whichever side you want to move it to. So don't, this is us. If you touch in here, for example, you'll have disarranged the setup of the board. Once you realize you've done that and you hear that sound, a clicking sound, as a beginner, don't try to move it back. Just go back, load the board once again. Load the board once again. And when you load, definitely the board will be loaded with the default settings with which it was set to you. In case you want to make adjustments, you make the adjustments once again, then you can run your bot. So for that, in case you have any questions, personal questions, you are stuck somewhere, maybe you're trying to set up your bot, especially those using mobile phones, you can always reach out to me to the number that I'll leave in the description so that we can help each other grow in this industry. So for that, thanks and have a blessed day.